Hello and welcome everyone to HTM, spontaneous whatever you want to call this. We're doing stuff on the PBE because we like the PBE, and there's a whole bunch of new stuff. This is like all the pre-season changes. If you see here, I am with sexy Nidalee. Nidalee, be sexy.
I don't know how to dance. What's my dance? What's my dance? That wasn't my dance!
Just /D.
/D. I /D'd!
There.
Look at that. Look at that.
She is a stripper.
I was really hoping they would take the stripper out, but I mean, at least it's a lot
Mishy.
more decent. I'm sorry. You started
We're here
this.
with our new friend Nami. Nami be a Nami. Look at her. She is a mermaid.
Okay, so to start off, I don't really think Tybalt did this intro justice like he never does. We are going through and talking about all of the Season 3 changes that are going to be coming. This is on the PBE. The date is currently Friday, November 16th at 2:14 a.m. Eastern Time because we live in the eastern part of the United States. So, depending on when you watch this, you can tell how, new this is. So, let's start off with this interface.
Everything's different.
Everything is different.
If you look at your abilities...
we forgot to mention, due to this being spontaneously put together 10 minutes ago, Hat is not in a position to talk. So he's going to be communicating with us through type, and...
Mishy.
What?
Hurry up. Get to your lane.
Can't even talk.
So if you look at your bottom abilities, you'll see that her spear has a little tick mark under it. There are 5 tick marks because she can rank it up 5 times.
I absolutely love that that's a thing now. I had a lot of issue with that, and I thoroughly enjoy it. I didn't buy any items.
Who cares?
Well, I'm the one recording this time, so they can see my mistakes. I never buy items. I do love the tick marks. Definitely. The map layout is different. It's easier to access things, the ping. That's normal. There's also the champion info, which tells you your lore, tips, stats. It's a
very hideous color that I hope they're going to change, or I hope we have the ability to change.
Eyesore. This brings us up, which is also known as tab. Ow, it's Rocket, dude! I'm under my tower. Option screen, camera settings. Also, I like that this is different. I don't know if you can see my mouse, but the plus sign to add a new ability, that's really, really fancy.
Looks really nice.
Right, you did a good job. I really appreciate the way this thing looks. Okay, so...
What else is new?
Just all interface is new. It looks really, really fancy. Everything looks pretty. Okay, we're gonna do it. How do I even open the shop?
You click the gold.
So, now, the new item shop. Look how pretty it looks. There's 2 ways to do it. You can display things this way or this way. It's really nice. And, as I have been begging for a very, very long time, you can search for things! Because if you're a noob like me, I have no idea what items are under what category, and I constantly ask Tybalt, where is this item at? And he hates it, but there's a search feature. So we're gonna search tons of damage. And look at that! Trinity Force pops up. I love you, freak.
You have to thank Riot Rainboom for that one, and those guys. That was their idea.
I love it. So while Rocket kicks my ass, shall we talk about all the new items?
So many new items. I'm going to rush Muramana, which is Muramasa, but with mana, where Manamune is Mazamune. I'm dead.
Yeah,
I died.
you should have stopped that a long time ago. Anywho, so you have your recommended items. Again, you can change the way they look. It's nice. There's, if you want to go defensive, there's this, or offensive, essential items, starting items, even suggested on numbers by the potions. Or you can go to all items. You can say, oh, I want magic resist. All the items that give magic resist.
What's that?
You can search for multiple things at a time.
What's the thing under Merc Treads?
Huh?
Go back to magic resist. What's the thing under Merc Treads? Wraith Collar.
We'll get to it. Stop doing spoilers.
I'm interested. I don't know what any of this is.
Okay, so what I like is that there's all items, and something that I noticed, if you look, everything is listed by price, and it's also highlighted if you're able to get it. That is super amazing to me, and I like being able to look at all of it. Hat's talking.
Yeah, don't yell at him for spoilers.
Yeah, I don't know how much of this hat knows. Okay, so let's start off with the items, Tybalt.
That's a mana potion, that's a health potion, that's a ward, that's a better ward.
I don't know why we let him do stuff. Okay, is this the same?
That's new. That's crystalline flask. Consumes a charge to restore 100 health and 40 mana over 10 seconds. Starts with 3 charges and refills each time you stop by the shop. So that's a permanent potion. And it keeps it refreshes itself every time you go back to base.
I love it.
That's really nice.
I want to marry it. Hat. What?
Next item, it's right underneath it.
Well, we were gonna go in order. Those are the same.
Hunter's Machete. This is the Jungler Doran's item, except it doesn't cost 475 gold. Damage dealt to monsters increased by 10%. Basic attacks deal 10 bonus true damage to monsters. So yeah, that makes jungling stupidly easy, and it's 300 gold, so you can start with your 5 potions as well as this. So it's like the new Cloth 5.
Cloth, boots, dagger.
That's old.
Longsword.
Same stuff, Mishy.
You said I'm just making sure that I don't skip anything because things have changed.
Mana Manipulator's the same. Same.
Okay, you know what? Okay, Doran's item. That's not the same.
Yeah, they changed the Doran's items. All the Doran's items are different. Doran's Blade no longer has lifesteal. Instead, all of your basic attacks leech some of your opponent's life onto you. So it's like having lifesteal without actually having lifesteal. Doran's Shield reduces the damage you take from basic attacks. And Doran's Ring restores a little mana on every time you kill an enemy unit. So it's kind of like Swain passive, isn't it? Where you get mana back when you kill something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Per hat.
Thank you, Hat.
End quote.
The next new thing is the eyeball underneath the Emblem of Valor. Sightstone, 100 health. Unique passive ward refresh. Starts with 4 charges and refills each time you visit your shop. Ghost Ward consumes a charge to place an invisible ward that reveals surrounding area for 3 minutes. You may have a maximum of 2 of these placed at a time. So it's a restockable ward backpack thing.
I do like this thing that they're introducing where when you go back to base it refills. That's something that's nice, and I'd like to see how that turns out in gameplay.
It's a bigger investment straight up, but as it goes on, it kind of pays for itself because you're not rebuying these items all the time. And it takes kind of a lot of work off of supports. Same, the thing at the end is different. Spirit Stone. Health regen, mana regen, and Butcher. Click on it. It builds out of the Hunter's Machete. So this is kind of like a caster sort of upgrade for the machete, because it increases your health and mana regen, which casters have a lot of trouble with. So I guess Jungle Karthus is going to be a thing.
I should probably mention that now it shows what it builds into like it did before, but the scroll option.
Yes, scroll options. Vampiric no, that's different. They changed it. It gives attack damage now, and it builds from a longsword. So instead of buying the flat Vampiric Scepter, you have to buy the longsword, and then you buy the scepter. So I guess everything that builds from the scepter gives AD now. Like, click on Wriggles for me. It's above there. So Wriggles has...
Oh, it builds out of the...
machete. Yeah, Wriggles builds out of the machete now.
Oh, they changed it. Neat.
Cool.
Wow, we're noobs.
So I guess keep going down until we see something new again. They did change Avarice Blade. Avarice Blade. Gain an additional 4 gold every 10 seconds. No, wait, that's a normal thing. Gain additional 2 gold for every kill. So that makes you kind of like Gangplank with his parlay, where you get bonus gold on a kill. Anywho, that's the same. Just scroll down. I think you scrolled down too much. Nope. No, you didn't. Elysia's Miracle is new. They changed that. It now has this unique bonus effect. Aid. Your summoner's heal, revive, and clairvoyance cooldowns are reduced by 20%. And then there's this bonus thing that when you have this in your inventory and you level up 3 times, it goes away from your inventory, leaving you with a permanent buff that gives you the summoner spell cooldown reductions, but not the regenerative effects. So you get to keep this really nice passive effect without having to lose an item slot.
I like how you're doing all the talking as well as doing stuff in the background. I'm just clicking.
Yeah. There's a new thing next to Sheen.
Hat's making a comment.
Click on Philosopher's Stone.
I don't even know where it's at.
It's right there, Mishi. It's right there under Elysia's Miracle in the item build thing. No,
Oh,
yeah,
I'm
right
sorry.
there. That
That's how I was
gives
looking.
gain an additional 5 gold every 10 seconds. Go up and click on Avarice Blade.
Where's Avarice Blade?
It was that sword you clicked on. That. Greed. No, Avarice gain an additional 4 gold every 10 seconds. Click on Clayage's Lucky Pick, which is right above it. Lucky Shadow, 4 gold every 10 seconds. Huh. So all the gold items have different passives, so they still stack. Well, you know, interesting.
Thanks for pointing that out, Hat.
All right, go back down.
All right. Where do we stop off? GCS Miracle. Anything different about any of these?
Catalyst is the same. The thing next to Sheen is new. Down.
Sorry.
That. Ruby Sightstone. Ward refresh starts with 5 charges and refills every time you visit the shop. Click the blue thing in the thing. That's the regular Sightstone. So
Builds up and Sightstone's build.
yeah, so click on Ruby Sightstone. It's Sightstone but with more health. So you can build that up to have more health. Interesting.
Hat's also making a comment.
Yeah, they actually nerfed boots, so all boots have 25 less movement speed, but all champions in the game move 25 movement speed faster. So technically nothing changes. Yeah, I know, Hat. Scroll down for me, please. That's Hex Drinker.
I'm sorry, I don't know what a lot of these items look like.
That thing that just lit up is new. To the left.
Well, Quicksilver Slash.
That's
That was brought over from Twisted Tree Line, right?
no Quicksilver Sash has been in the game for a very long time, Mishi.
Okay.
Cage's Last Breath.
Cages upgrades!
Lucky Shadow, gain an additional 4 gold every 10 seconds. So this is a cage upgrade, but you keep the gold per 5. So it builds out of mana manipulator and cages, which means mana manipulator is good. So you get the cages effect, you get ability power, you get the mana effect, and surrounds an ally with a blizzard for 4 seconds that slows enemy movement speeds by 30. So this is a really nice support item.
I'm so glad that supports are getting more loved. I think that's one of the things I hated about supports is I don't want to say it was difficult to play them, but I honestly did not find myself actually being of use other than just being there. And I'm also bad at support, so that could be the thing, but...
Yep.
Go away. Okay.
That is Wraith Collar. Click on it for me, please. This builds out of Cage's Lucky Pick and a Null Magic Mantle.
Another upgrade! Woo!
Active Hunt summons 2 invulnerable ghosts for
What?
6 seconds to seek the 2 nearest enemy champions.
What?
If they touch an enemy champion, they slow his movement speed by 40% and reveal him or her, Riot, come on, him or her,
Riot
for
says
2.5
this.
seconed.
Just kidding, right? I love you.
So you get little minion pet things that will chase people down and reveal them for you. That's cool. Click on Executioner's Calling. Is that the same? It has attack damage now, which is nice, but pretty much it's the same. That's Sword of the Divine. Right next to it. That's Sword of the Divine. I haven't seen that since Season 1. They took that out, but they brought it back.
Yay! Does it do the same thing?
It's 40% attack speed. Kills and assists have this item's cooldown. Gain 100% attack speed and 100% critical strike chance for 4 seconds or 3 critical attacks.
What is this?
While this item on cooldown, it does not give attack speed. 25-second cooldown. So this is like a Yi item. You go balls to the wall crazy.
Hat's flipping out.
Where's Malady?
Tibble,
It's right there.
You know he can hear you talk, so you don't have to reply in chat.
I don't care.
Okay.
It's right next to Shirelli's.
Here.
There. Your basic attacks deal 15 plus 10% of your ability power as bonus magic damage.
What?
Oh my god. It's good now. It's good now. Yay. It wasn't good beforehand. Shut up, Hat.
In your face.
Click on Aegis of the Legion. I think they changed that. It no longer gives attack damage, but instead it gives some nice health regen. So I don't want to build that on Darius anymore, but it upgrades into something. We're going to get there. There's an item right below it.
What is this?
Mikhail's Crucible builds from
why
Chalice.
Why was that so hard to say? We have a character named Mikhail.
Shut up, Mishi. 300 mana, plus 40 magic resist. Oh, this is going to be a nice item for Galio. 9 mana regen per 5. Mana font increases your mana regen. It removes all stuns, roots, taunts, fears, blah, blah, blah on an ally and heals them for 150 plus 15% of their missing health.
Ooh.
Whoa, this is a heal on somebody else and a cleanse on somebody else. This is fantastic.
Can you use it on yourself?
Yeah, I'm sure.
It says on an ally, so.
So you can heal and save another ally. Click on Wit's End. Same thing. Tiamat is new. Tiamat melee only. I'm glad they put that in there. Don't look at that.
Sorry.
Go up. The thing right above it. Morello Necomicon? What? Look at it.
Stop skipping.
No, Mishi, we're not skipping. We're going back because we missed it. Morello Necomicon builds from Fiendish Codex and Cages. Ability power, mana regen, 20% cooldown reduction. Dealing magic damage to an enemy below 40% inflicts grievous wounds. Wonderful. No, you had to activate the healing reduction, but now it activates on itself. So back to Tiamat. Attack damage, health regen, cleave. Your attacks deal up to 60% of your attack damage to units around your target. Decaying down to 20% near the edge, and then crescent, you cleave around yourself to deal your attack damage. So you're just constantly cleaving with this thing and you have an active. Did they change Atmas at all?
Where's Atmas?
Right there. Critical strike. No, they haven't changed it at all. What's that? That's new. Spirit of the Spectral Wraith. Ability power, mana regen, spell vamp.
Dominating.
Sorry. Spell vamp, cooldown reduction, and the butcher effect. There's new buying sounds. I can't hear them.
We haven't bought anything.
Damage dealt to monsters increased by 20%. So this builds out of machete and this is an AP jungler item. Cool. And the thing next to it is new. Michi. Spirit of the Elder Lizard. Attack damage, health regen, mana regen, butcher. Incinerate, basic attacks and non-periodic spell damage burn the target for true damage over 3 seconds. So this is a permanent lizard buff without the slow.
Sweet.
That's new. Banner of Command. Oh, cool.
Oh.
Ability power, armor, valor. Nearby allies gain 10 health regen per 5 seconds, and nearby allied minions deal 15% increased damage. This increases minion damage. And promote. Oh my god. They put promote onto this item.
What? Promote?
Promote's
Yay,
still
promote!
here, guys. They kept
Yay!
promote. It's just an item now.
Yay! Build it on everyone.
Yay.
Hat saying something.
What is he? It's called Banner of Command. It's under ability power and armor. Item next to that.
Sorry,
Right there,
I lost my
Mishi.
spot.
Spirit of the Ancient Golem. That's okay. This is the tanky AP jungler item. Oh lord. Next item. Zeke's is the same except they changed the build some. Yeah, it doesn't require Emblem of Valor anymore. It still requires a Vamp Scepter on a support, which is kind of annoying.
Oh my god, the picture's the same.
Nasher's is the same. Woda's the same.
What's
This is new. Static Shiv.
Pretty picture.
Attack speed, 20% critical strike chance, and 6% movement speed. Moving and attacking builds static charges. At 100 charges, your next attack expends the charges to deal 100 magic damage to up to 4 targets. This damage can critically strike? This is interesting.
Neat. Banshee's the same.
Yeah.
Sunfire's the same.
Your turret has been
Yes, Guinsu's got a slight buff. The Shiv builds out of Zeal, which is cool. So I guess this is kind of like a new sort of
godlike.
Phantom Dancer, but with a cool effect. Warmog's got the Force of Nature effect, where you restore a bunch of your health over time. But it lost the passive health. It now just has a flat 1,000 health instead of starting low and building higher. Yumu's got buffed, but it's not pretty much the same. Runan's Hurricane, 70% attack speed. Your basic attacks fire minor bolts at 2 nearby targets, each dealing 10 plus 50% of your attack damage. These apply on hit effects. Let's talk about Frozen Mallet, but we're not there yet. Hat! Scenes and Holy Grail is the same. Phantom Dancer. Ohm Wrecker. I remember this thing. Health, mana, armor, unique active, turns off a turret nearby from attacking.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yep.
Ooh, I'm gonna build this on everyone.
Only if you like tower diving.
I love tower diving and not suffering the consequences. Hell yeah! But I want them to buff towers now.
Oh yeah, because...
Right, buff towers. Underpowered. Okay, so Zephyr.
This is new. 20 attack damage, 50% attack speed, 10% movement speed, 10% cooldown reduction, and tenacity. So it's Phantom Dancer, but weaker with attack damage and tenacity. That's not bad.
Blade of the Ruined King has been brought over.
Yay, Blade of the Ruined King. Does it deal magic damage or physical damage with its active ability?
Physical damage. Active.
Shut down.
Attack damage.
Oh,
you died to Sona.
Yeah. What's the mask?
That's new.
Yes, it is. Leandri's Torment.
I read Laundry.
Yeah. Ability power, health, Eye of Pain, 15% magic penetration. Oh, it builds from Spirit Visage. So Spirit Visage is good now. It magic penetration, dealing spell damage, burns enemies for 5% of the current health as if our movement is impaired. It's Blackfire Torch, except if they're slowed, the burn over time does double damage. Interesting.
I think the game is leveling up for me because I haven't been out.
Yeah. Black Cleaver is completely new. It's building out a Brutalizer now and a health thing. That's kind of boring. And now, every time you deal physical damage, it reduces the target's armor by 5%, stacking up to 5 times. Yeah, so you can chop off 25% of an enemy team's armor just from dealing shit.
Has been slain.
Tell Hattie's a knob.
Hat, you're a knob. Apparently, Tibble can't tell you himself, even though you're using the same microphone. Okay, is Lich the same?
Lichbane is the same. It doesn't give magic resist anymore. Deathfire Grasp is completely different. Ability power, cooldown reduction, 15% of the target's maximum health and magic damage, and then amplifies all magic damage they take by 20% for 4 seconds.
Just a second. Hat, how are you level 6? I'm level 8 and I've been in the item shop the entire game. Okay, anywho. So, Sonya's the same.
Yep.
Apparently Frozen Mallet's different.
Frozen Heart.
Frozen Heart.
But,
Why did I say Mallet?
Oh, Warden's Mail builds into Frozen Heart now. But you don't get the effect from Warden's Mail.
Lich Bane's different.
Oh, after casting a spell, your next basic attack deals bonus magic damage equal to 50 plus 75% of your ability power. So it has a base damage, but it's less of your ability power. Interesting. What's Rabadon's now? Exactly the same. Okay.
Good.
Ma is the same.
They brought that over.
Ma.
Fine. Runic.
Runic Bulwark. Health, armor, magic resist. Legion. Nearby allies gain that buff. So it's just a better Aegis of the Legion. Interesting. Frozen Mallet has 10 more attack damage. Your basic attacks, it's the same thing. Bloodthirster. It has more attack damage. Interesting. What's this glove thing?
Frozen Fist. Another frozen item.
Ability power. That's an interesting thing to put on it.
Mana,
Armor, cooldown
CDR.
reduction. Spellblade. After using an ability, your next basic attack deals bonus physical damage equal to 125% of your base attack damage to surrounding enemies and creates a field for 3 seconds that slows people. So it's the tank sheen. Interesting. Tank plus sheen equals AoE slow. Gunblade is the same. Ravenous Hydra, melee only, is Tiamat but better. You get a little bit more attack damage, and then Lifesteal, and Lifesteal will now activate on all of your crescents and cleaves and stuff.
Vinny the same.
Yes. Mercurial Scimitar. Oh, this is the thing that Quicksilver Sash builds into. Quicksilver Sash plus the BF Sword. Oh, Best Friend Sword is cheaper. A lot of the items have had their costs changed. Go back to Mercurial Scimitar for me, please. Attack damage, magic resist. Remove all debuffs from your champion and grants 100% movement speed for 1 second. Oh. And Triforce. Look at your boots. Buy some boots. Upgrade those boots. Now look at the top.
What is this?
There's upgrades to boots.
Upgrades to bird boots!
It looks like there are, are they the same for all the boots? Alacrity. That increases your speed even further. Distortion. Your summoner spells, Teleport, Flash, and Ghost, are reduced by 25%.
So they're the same for all of them.
Yeah.
That's
Cure.
nice.
Whenever you deal damage to a single target attack or spell, you gain 12% bonus movement speed that decays over 2 seconds. Captain. Allied champions running towards you gain 8% movement speed boost. Nearby minions gain 25% additional movement speed. And Home Guard. Whenever you are on your fountain, you gain full health, mana, and 200% movement speed that decays over 8 seconds. So every time you B, you get a lot stronger.
I am so glad I can upgrade my burn boots. Burn boots on all champions, guys.
I guess we're done with the video.
Alright guys, thank you for watching. Our plan is to do follow-up videos for whatever changes, because at the rate we're going, I feel like there's going to be a lot of changes. So we're going to try to keep things updated, simple and sweet, so you have a easy resource of things to look at when things are upgraded. So, thank you for watching, and I think that's it.
I go to bed now.
Nope. Bye, YouTube.